Okay, welcome to today's Autodesk Inventors class. Alright, so considering the problem we have on the screen right there, yeah, that is actually a machine vice on the screen right there. Alright, so we have several part drawings there. We have the screw, which is the first one. We have the fixed jaw, we have the block, we have the sliding jaw. Alright, so we have end plate and we have the base, so which is what 6 major parts right there. Okay, so I'm going to start with the base. So I'm clicking on start to the sketch. I'm clicking on the YZ plane in this manner. Okay, so I'm going to pick my rectangle, drawing it this way, height of 25. All right, then span of 190. So I'm going to start my drawing from the front elevation. That's where I'm going to actually pick my drawing from. All right, so enter in that manner. Okay, I'm going to click this, pick my coincident constraint, pick the center there, then lock it up right there. All right, so after doing that, I'm going to pick my line. I'm going to pick this first line right here. Okay, so picking this line, I'm going to place it right there, draw it down there. All right, I'm going to draw another line from here right there to the bottom right there, then another line also somewhere right here to the bottom right there. Okay, then picking my dimension. So picking my dimension, I'm having mark of here to here to the mark of 6. Enter. All right, so likewise I'm having mark from here to here to the mark of 6. Enter in that manner. Okay, after doing that, I'm having mark of here to here also to be to be 6. Then enter. Okay, so having done that, what is the next thing that I'm going to do? I'm going to pick a line in this manner. Okay, so standing right here, I'm going to draw this right here in this manner. Okay, drawing that line in that area, I'm going to pull another line right there. Okay, draw it right here, then pick my dimension. Okay, so the dimension of my line from here to here is mark of 6. Enter. Then my line the dimension from here down here is also mark of 6. Enter. I'm going to pick my trim command in this manner. Pick my trim command. I'm going to trim this area out. Okay, after trimming that area out, what is the next thing that I'm going to do? Okay, look carefully. Okay, don't worry, let me finish my sketch. Finishing my sketch right about now, I'm going to pick my extrude in this manner. So picking my extrude, I'm going to pick this. I'm going to pick this right here. All right, I'm going to pick this at the bottom right there. Okay, so I'm extruding at the distance of 88, and I'm going to make it symmetric in this manner. Then okay. All right, so I'm going to click on extrusion. I'm going to share my sketch right there. Okay, sharing my sketch right there. I click on extrude. So I pick this one at the middle here. Okay, so 88 minus 12. 88 minus 12. Okay, then symmetric in this manner. Then okay, so we are having it in that manner. So let me actually hide this sketch visibility. All right, so having it in that order, what is the next thing to do? So my next procedure is going to be this. So opening it to the back right here, clicking this back, creating a sketch right there. So before I proceed, I'm going to pick my line, hidden line for that matter. All right, so I'm drawing a line across in this way. So picking my line, hidden line, drawing another line across in this way. They are located at the center. Then deactivate the hidden line, pick my line. All right, picking my line. Sorry, I'm going to pick a rectangle. Picking a rectangle, I'm drawing a rectangle of 62 by 162. Okay, so right here I'm having 62. Right here I'm having 162. Then enter. So picking my symmetric constraints here, down here, All right, picking my symmetric constraint again, here, down here. Okay, that being settled, I'm going to pick my circle. Picking my circle, I'm drawing a circle of diameter 8. Enter. All right, so and the distance of my circle from this edge here, okay, 6 plus 15, that's what, 11. From this edge here down here, sorry, 6 plus 15, that was 21. Enter. All right, so I'm going to pick my second circle right there. Okay, place it right there, 8. Enter. And I'm going to pick my dimension from here down here towards the outside. The distance in between them is mark of 50. Enter. I'm going to pick my symmetric. Pick the midpoint of the first circle, second circle, then our middle line here. Do you get that? Okay, so drawing my circle right here, also standing right here, I'm going to draw a circle of 8. Enter. So picking my dimension from this edge here, all right, down here is going to be 21. Enter. Then I'm going to pick my circle, producing the last circle right there, so aligning it in that manner. Then 8. Enter. Okay, after doing that, I'm going to finish my sketch. So finishing my sketch, I'm going to pick extrude, pick this area. Okay, so what is the thickness of that? Okay, the span here is span of 6. All right, then it is towards the inside right here, towards the inside right there. Okay, I'm going to click okay right about now. So on extrusion 3, share sketch. All right, I'm going to click on extrude. So I'm going to click the 4 holes, hole 1, hole 2, oh sorry, a mistake. So I'm going to repeat it. I'm only picking the 4 holes. Okay, so clicking on my extrude all over again so I won't make mistake. Hole 1, hole 2, hole 3, then hole 4. Then distance is all distance of all you can see. Okay, so I'm having it in that way. So this sketch 2, I'm going to hide its visibility. I'm going to pick my fillet of radius radius 6. Then where am I going to apply that fillet? I'm applying that fillet right about now at okay, I'm going to apply it right here. I'm coming in this manner right here. I'm applying it here first of all. Okay, I'm applying it here also secondly, then here thirdly, then also here fourthly, then okay. All right, so what is the next thing to do right now? So I'm going to take it to the top in this manner, just like this. All right, just like that. Okay, I'm going to continue on this plane also. I'm going to create a sketch. Creating my sketch in that order, I'm going to draw a thin line. Okay, so passing through the center across in this order, then deactivate the thin line. So I'm going to pick my line. After picking my line, I am actually producing this in this manner. Okay, then down here. Okay, so the distance from here to here is a mark over 25. Enter. All right, and this should be locked right here. That's the midpoint, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. Here to here is 44. Okay, settled. All right, so that's about that. And the span right here is 36. Enter. Okay, so I'm going to pick my symmetric constraint, this then this. So settled, escape. So what's the next thing I'm going to do right now? I'm going to pick this. So I'm having a radius 6, diameter 12. All right, So picking my circle, standing at that center right there, circle of diameter what, 12, enter. All right, so and the distance from, okay, diameter 12, I'm having what, distance from here, okay, to this, I'm having okay, 12 plus this is what, is 18, so this one is going to be what, 12 right here. Okay, enter in that order, then pick my line, picking my line, placing it right here, drawing it there. Okay, then sitting right here also, drawing it here, then picking my trimming this area, picking my what, tangential constraint, this to this, then this to this, in that order. All right, so that area settled, then what, pick my line also, join this down here. All right, so that is that. I'm going to actually use the mirror constraint here. Okay, so I'm going to pick my fillet of what, radius 6, in that order. Okay, fillet of radius 6 in that order. I'm going to stand right here to here. Okay, right here to here. Okay, then I'm going to what, click this, then what, I'm going to finish sketch. So finishing my sketch, I'm going to click on what, extrude. Clicking on extrude, I'm going to extrude that particular area as what, mark of 12. So and it is going to face what, upwards, like right there, then what, that will be what, okay, in that order. So having it right there in that order, like this, like this, like this. Okay, I'm going to mirror this component back to the other side here. So how do I do that? So I'm going to click on let me close this. I'm going to click on what, mirror. Clicking on my mirror, I pick the full component. So mirror plane, coming towards origin, that should be, that should be xy plane. All right, then what, okay, you can see it is not replicated right there though. So pick my fillet of radius what, 6, right there. Okay, then right there. Okay, then right at this corner, then what, right at that corner right there, then what, okay, pressing my what, my okay. Okay, so what is the next thing to do on this particular base component now, on the base? Okay, I'm going to pick my thread. All right, okay, so I'm going to what, click on my thread. Clicking on my thread, I'm going to thread this area, apply, thread this area, apply, thread this area, apply, then what, thread this area, then what, okay. Okay, I haven't done that. What else are we going to do? I think we are done. So I'm going to actually pick on material. So let me pick on steel alloy for this. I'm picking on steel alloy. Okay, steel alloy, then view, visual style, realistic. Okay, so that is our first part right there. So I'm going to save it as base. Okay, base, then what, enter. Okay, so that is that about that right there. So I'm going to create a new working environment. Control N, create. Okay, so we'll be creating our end plate. So I'm going to click on start to the sketch, pick my YZ plane. All right, in that order. So I'm going to pick a rectangle. Picking a rectangle, starting from here. The rectangle is going to be height of 44, then span of 50, then what, enter. All right, so then pick my coincident constraint. All right, so pick the midpoint, align it right here. I'm having this right about now, so I'm going to pick a line right here. So picking that line, standing right here, I'm going to draw across. Okay, then what, pick my dimension. The dimension of this line from here to here is what, mark of 6, enter. All right, so what is the next thing to do? I'm going to pick my circle. All right, so I'm going to produce I'm going to produce the holes. Okay, diameter 8 and they are what? They are both counter sunk holes. So I'm going to produce the first hole, diameter what? 8, enter. Then second hole, diameter what? 8, enter. So my dimension from here down here is what? Mark of what? Mark of 8, enter. Alright, then from this down here is mark of what? Mark of 17, enter. Okay, what else do we have to do? What else do we have to do? Okay, I think that's all. So take note of this. These two circles are what? Are sitting at the center of this span of what? 50. So take note of that. Kindly take note of that. All right, so I'm going to what? Finish my sketch. So finishing my sketch in that order, I'm going to click on what? Extrude. Clicking on extrude, I'm going to extrude this area, length of what? 12. Okay, I'm going to click on extrusion, sketch, share sketch, and I'm going to click on extrude all over, picking on this area also towards the back, length of what? 6, then what? Solid, and what? Okay, so I'm having it in that order. But we are told that our hole is a countersunk hole. Okay, the countersunk is diameter 12. So for this reason, this is my expression 2. This is what we are going to do. So I'm going to actually pick this and this together with it. Yeah. So you'll be surprised. Why using that? I'm going to actually explain to you. All right. So okay. So coming to the back right here now, you see I still have my circles there, isn't it? So I'm going to pick the hole right here, picking on hole. All right. So look at this. This one is what? Countable. This one is what? Sporty. This one is what? Countersunk. So I'm going to pick countersunk. All right. Picking my countersunk, I pick first hole, I pick second hole. Okay, those are our holes. So direction should be towards the inside right there. Do you see? Then our countersunk, we are told that is the diameter was 12 for the countersinking. All right, where the diameter of our hole itself is diameter what? Diameter 8. Can you see that? Okay, then the height of our hole, the height of our hole from the top down there is what? Height of 6. Okay, that is it. Those are the reference information. So I'm going to click what? Okay, as you can see, that is what you're actually seeing on the screen right there. So I'm going to click on this, then what? Hide visibility. Okay, so that is that about that. So I'm going to actually make use of let me make use of silver for this. Should I use it? No, let me continue with my steel alloy. Right, let's continue with our steel alloy. Then if it needs change, we change it later. So steel alloy, view, visual style, then what? Realistic. So I'm going to save this as my what? My end plate. Then what? Save. Okay, that's being settled. So I'm going to create a new working environment. Okay, so we'll be creating our sliding jaw. That will be the third item we'll be creating, our sliding jaw. So start to this sketch. I love YZ plane. I don't just know why I actually love that plane. All right, so picking my rectangle, so I'm going to draw a rectangle of height of what? Height of 44, then span of 94, enter. So pick my what? Coincident constraint, pick this, then what? Lock it up at the middle over there. All right, so what's the next thing for me to do? I'm going to pick my line, draw this, come here, go up there. Okay, I'm drawing the front view of this particular object, so that's it. Then what? End it right here. So picking my dimension. All right, so we are told that the distance here is mark of what? Mark of 6, enter. All right, then we are also told that from here up there is what? Is 32, enter. Okay, what else do we need? What else do we need? Distance from here to here is what? 6 also. Enter. Right, so what else? Yeah, I would have said we should produce this hole here, but we won't actually produce that one because the type of hole used here has a pointed edge, so we won't actually use extrude. We will be using the hole command there. So I'm going to finish my sketch right now. After finishing my sketch, I'm going to click on what? Extrude. Alright, pick this part, then what? Distance of what? 50. I'm going to use what? Symmetric. So okay. Alright, so having it in that order, I'm going to come right here, pick. Okay, let's do this face first of all. Okay, picking this face, creating a new sketch in that order. Alright, so then the hole here is I'm coming. Let me get the diameter of that hole, please. Okay, that hole is diameter 12 on the depth of what? 25. So coming here with my circle, I create what? 12. Enter. So picking my dimension. Okay, from here down here is set to be what? 15. Enter. In that order. Then what? Finish sketch. So I'm going to pick my hole command, standing right here. Okay, depth is what? 25. Diameter is what? 12. In that order. Then what? Okay. Alright, so picking this face, creating a sketch in that manner. Alright, so picking my circle. Okay, picking my circle, I'm creating 2 circles. Alright, let me locate the center. That's the center right there. So diameter what? Diameter 8, and it's a threaded hole. Then the second one is diameter what? Diameter 8 also. So picking my dimension from here down here is mark of what? Mark of 8. Enter. Alright, then from here to here should be 17. Yeah, so I think there is a correlation between this particular component and the end plate. There is a correlation there. Okay, so there is something actually synonymous here. Alright, so after doing that, I'm going to finish my sketch. So instead of making hole here also, instead of actually using a extrude, I'm going to use what? Hole. I will use hole due to the end right there. So first one, second one. Okay, depth of were we given the depth? No, we are not given the depth. Well, I can still use 25 also. Yeah, let's make use of 25. That depth should be 25, and the other hole is what? Is 8. Okay, so then what? I'm going to click OK right there. So I'm going to pick my thread. There is my thread. I'm going to thread this area, apply, then what? This area also, then what? Apply. Okay, so after doing that, I'm going to click on my material. Let me use steel alloy. So if we need to change it, we change that later. Steel alloy, view, visual style, realistic. Okay, then what? Save. So I'm going to save this as what? As sliding jaw. So that is that about that. So I'm creating the fourth component, which is what? The block. So I'm going to click on Ctrl N, then what? Create. Okay, now to create the block, I'm going to click on Start to the sketch. I'm going to click on YZ plane. Alright, so it is not necessary to use YZ plane. You can use any plane, but me, I just prefer YZ plane. Alright, that is my own preference. So I'm picking my rectangle, then drawing a rectangular box of height of 32. Alright, span of 88. Enter. Alright, click on this, click on my coincident constraint. Alright, click on this, then sitting right here perfectly in that order. Okay, what's the next thing I'm going to do? I'm going to pick circle. Yeah, I'm going to pick a circle of diameter. Yeah, I think that circle is diameter 12 because we have all 12 square thread. Diameter 12 right about the center right here. Diameter was 12. Okay, my circle is already centralized. I'm going to click what? Finish sketch in that order. Finishing my sketch in that order, I'm going to click on what? Extrude. So I am extruding this portion, mark of what? 32. Then what? Using what? Symmetric. Then what? Okay, we are told that this area is what? Is threaded. So yeah, since this is for educational purpose, so you don't need to disturb yourself about square thread or whatever. But let's actually see whether you can actually see a square thread. Let's see specification. Okay, picking this now. Do you have anything like square thread here? Check. You can see nothing like square thread. No square thread here. So don't disturb yourself. Just use the normal thread that actually comes. Okay, I'm coming. Thread and pick this. So you don't need to disturb yourself looking for square thread up and down. This is for educational purpose. Right after that, I'm going to pick the plan, create that sketch right there. So I'm going to pick a line in this manner, hidden line. Okay, hidden line, then roll it through the midpoint right there, then escape, negate the hidden line, then pick my circle. We have 2 holes of diameter 8, so locating the midpoint right there. The first one 8, enter. All right, the second one 8, enter. So the distance between these 2 circles are 50. All right, yeah, this is 50 if I am correct, absolutely correct. Okay, then picking my symmetric constraint, I'm going to pick this, then my center line in that order, then finish sketch. After finishing my sketch, I'm going to pick hole, because this holes also was countersunk. All right, so pick this, then click on my countersunken. All right, so the countersunk degree is 12 right there. The height of our hole is all true. So what's the height there? I think the other height there is 32. Yeah, that is the height there, and the diameter is 8. Okay, you can see it forming right there. Then okay, so that's it right there. Okay, that is it right there. Then I'm going to save this as as block, block, enter. So I'm going to change this material also to steel alloy. I can change it later on. All right, so after doing this, I'm saving it all over again. Then I'm going to create the next component. Okay, so to create the fixed jaw, I'm going to click on start to the sketch, pick my YZ plane. All right, I'm going to start my drawing from the end view, which is towards our left hand side. So picking my rectangle, creating a rectangle of height 32, then span of 32, enter. Okay, this my coincident constraint right here in that order. Then I'm going to actually pick thin line, pick that line. Okay, locating the center right, which is the center, this is the center right there. Then I'm going to draw this in this order, so negating my hidden line. So I'm going to pick a line in this manner. Okay, I'm drawing this line like this, touching that, then from here also coming right there. Dimension of my line from this mouth to this mouth is mark of 12, enter. Okay, picking my constraint, symmetric constraint, picking this mouth, and the center line. Now you see that. All right, and the dimension for our angle we are told is this to this is at angle 90 degrees to each other. 90, enter. Can you see that? So perfect. Then I'm going to finish sketch. So finishing my sketch, I'm going to pick extrude. I'm extruding this at the depth of 88, then symmetric, then okay, in that manner. So clicking on this view, creating that sketch, I'm going to tilt this way to get it better. All right, so I'm going to pick my line, hidden line for that matter, then locate the midpoint right here, produce this line right there, negate the hidden line, pick my circle, circle of diameter 8, circle of diameter 8. So locating the midpoint there, diameter 8 first of all right here, then maintaining it, diameter 8 right here also. Picking my dimension, the distance between these 2 circles 1 and circle 2 is mark of 50, enter. So picking my symmetric constraint, this midpoint, this line. all right. Then what, finish sketch. So right here also we are using what, the whole command, picking the whole, pick the first midpoint, then what, the second midpoint, all right. So countersink, and the diameter for our countersink at the top here is what, is 12. The length for our way is what, I think the height is was 32, yeah, and the diameter is what, diameter is 8, all right. Then what, okay, that is that about that, you can see. So perfect in that order. I'm also going to pick what, steel alloy for my, so Control S. I'm going to save it as what, as fixed jaw, all right. So visual style realistic, all right. So save it. So that is that about that. So let us move to, I think this is the last component now, the last component, which is what, the square thread. So creating a new work. Okay, so we'll be creating the square thread, all right. So start this sketch. I'm going to pick my XZ plane this time around, all right. So I'm going to pick a circle in this manner, drawing my circle of diameter, what, diameter 12. Okay, enter. I'm going to finish sketch right there. Okay, so pick what, extrude. Yeah, that circle is height of, yeah, 150 minus 18. 150 minus 18. Okay, so should I make it symmetric? I just logged in that. Okay, in that order. Then I'm going to click on one end of the circle right here, create a new sketch in that order. Okay, what am I going to be having here right now? I'm going to be having, okay, let me use a line in this manner, here, down here, down here, down here, and down here. Okay, so the distance here is what, cancel, sorry, I'm going to cancel this, delete. So I'm going to click on dimension, pick this, click on what, aligned. The distance there is what, is 6. Okay, enter. Yeah, in that order. I'm going to pick my what, equals to this, equals to this. I'm coming, Ctrl Z. So distance right here, I'm going to click on what, aligned, make it what, 6 also, enter. And I think that's it. Okay, so we need to actually position it at the middle. So this to this is actually 8.48. okay, so dimension here to here will be 8.48 divided by 2, enter. So this to this is actually 8.48 also. Therefore here to here, 8.48 divided by 2, enter. All right, so let's ensure the angles are perpendicular to each other. So this is perpendicular to this, yes, this is perpendicular to this. Okay, settled. This perpendicular to this, all right, and this perpendicular to this, settled. So then what, we finish our sketch. So we click on extrude, click on this, raise it up at mark of what, 18, and what, okay, that is about that is it right there, okay. So we are not done yet. It is a threaded screw, I'm going to pick my thread, so the whole of that, and what, okay. So view, let me use silver this time, silver, view, visual style, then what, realistic. Then I'm going to save it as what, as screw, then what, enter. Okay, so we are done with the drawing of the 6 part, the base, end plate, sliding jaw, block, fixed jaw, then what, screw. So next is what, assembly. Control N, then standard IAM, then what, create. Okay, I'm going to, so to assemble our machine vice component, I'm going to click on place. All right, with my, I'm going to right click on base, control block end plate fixed jaw. All right, screw and what, and sliding jaw, then what, open. So after clicking on open, I'm going to right click, then what, escape. Clicking on escape, I'm having it in this manner. All right, so what's the next thing I'm going to do? I'm going to actually click on this base plate, then I'm going to what, ground it, so it is what, it is unmovable. So what's the first thing to actually place in right there? I'm going to click on free to rotate. Okay, let's have this in this manner. Okay, so picking my fixed jaw, which is this, I'm going to click on what, constraint. So clicking on constraint, I'm going to click on what, insert, then pick this, place it right here, click apply. With my insert still in place, I'm going to what, pick that, then what, right there, then what, okay. You can see it is what, it is unmovable, it is unmovable. So having this one right here in this manner, okay, this edge here must be on the other side here, not this side. Okay, so how do we do that now? I'm going to click on what, constraint. All right, I'm going to click on angle. Clicking on angle, I'm going to click on this surface right here. I'm coming. Sorry, let me drag this object closer right here. Okay, so I think it's better this way. I'm going to click on what, constraint. Okay, I'm going to click on angle. I'm going to click on this right here. I'm going to click on that. Oh, a mistake, sorry, cancel. Constraint, angle, directed angle, clicking on that surface. All right, sitting my object in this manner, coming right here, then what, picking this surface. Can you see? So then what, angle of what, 180. Yeah, you can see it's what, it's tilted to this direction. I'm going to click on what, apply. Then what's the next thing? I'm going to click on what, mate. Clicking on mate, I'm going to come right here in this manner. Okay, clicking this surface right there with my mate. All right, I'm going to what, place it right here in that manner. Can you see? Okay, that's been settled. I'm going to click what, apply. Then I'm going to click on what, flush. Click on my flush, I'm going to what, place this right here and what, this right here, then what, apply. So what's the next thing to do right now? I'm going to place this object in here. How do I do that? Click my what, insert. With my insert, I pick this very surface right here. I place it right here like this. Okay, I'm going to do what, apply. Clicking my apply, I'm going to escape. First of all, let me shift this. You can see it's what, it's shifting. So I'm going to click my what right now. So just look at what I'm going to do here. I'm going to click on what, insert, pick the inside, yes, one, then what, this, do you see? So then what, apply. So cancel, you can see now. So all I'm going to do is what, this will what, slide in there freely. Can you see that? Okay, so that's been settled. What was the next thing we're actually going to place here, which is, that's going to be this. So clicking on free rotate this, I'm going to what, shift this in this manner. All right, so constraint, I'm going to click on what, insert. So this right here, we sit in here comfortably in that manner. I'm going to click what, apply. Then the bottom right there, we sit in here comfortably also. Then what, okay. So clicking that okay, I'm going to click on the constraint. I'm going to click on constraint. All right, I'm going to click on this insert. Clicking on that insert, I'm clicking on this mouth here. All right, in alignment with this end here. Okay, then I'm going to click on what, okay. So you can see, that's it. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of it. Okay, sliding to and fro, sliding to and fro. Okay, let me bring it out for you guys to see it very well. Okay, so it can what, it can move to and what, to and fro right there. So then what, we save it as what, as machine device. All right, so we move to the working drawings right now. Okay, so creating the working drawing. All right, it's actually loading, it's loading. Okay, so having it in this area right now, I click on my what, my base. Okay, so clicking on my base, let's do the isometric view first. All right, isometric view, which is this, yeah, right here. So standing right here, 1:1, that is very, very okay. Clicking on okay right there. All right, so I'm going to click on annotate balloon. On my balloon, I'm picking this. Okay, item 5. Okay, yeah, this will be our item 1. Okay, so item 4. Okay, this item 3, and this will be what, item 6. Then this is going to be what, item 2. Okay, so clicking on part list, I'm going to click right here, clicking on machine vice, open, then what, okay, I'm going to place that right here gently. Okay, in that order, double click on it. This format column should be what, part name. All right, okay, this right here, the base is made through milling operation. Okay, the block, which is item number 2, is also made through milling and boring. Okay, the end plate, which is the item number 3, that one is made through milling and boring. All right, item number 4, fixed jaw, that one is made through milling and boring. Okay, item number 5 is made through threading primarily. Okay, item number 6, which is my sliding jaw. All right, my sliding jaw is made through what, milling, also milling. And I'm going to click what, okay. All right, so I'm going to save this as isometric view. So you can use any other thing to save it, that's your own preference. All right, so that is that about that. Okay, let me create the presentation view. Control N. Let me create presentation view. Standard NIVT, then what, create. It's actually loading. All right, okay, finally loaded. I'm going to click on what, machine vice, then what, open. After clicking my open, you can see that right there. So to solve this now, what is the first thing we actually sort out here? So the very first thing to sort out here is clicking on tweak component. All right, moving this right there. So this will be the first thing to come out. This, yeah, the screen. Then the screen comes out in this manner. All right, then followed by this goes up in this order, then what, out right here. Okay, then followed by I can actually detach this from here right there, then what, out. Okay, then this right here, then what, out. All right, then what, this right here, and what, up there. Okay, that's all. Then I'm going to click on what, okay, so that's it right there, coming in, going right there, meeting is right there, going there, settling down. All right, then that's going inside of it. Okay, so that is that about that. I'm going to actually Control S to save this, then what, save in that order, yes to all, then what, okay. it's loading. All right, so that's it. Disassembly in that order, coming out in that order. All right, out there, up right there. All right, so playing it back, moving in, going right there, in there, up, then down there, then what, this right there. Okay, so we move. So I'm going to create a new environment. So iso idw, okay, create. Okay, so I'm going to click on what, base. Clicking on my base, I'm going to pick machine vice, that is assembly. I'm going to open that up. All right, so this time around I'm creating the orthographic projection. All right, for orthographic I'm going to be creating first angle. Okay, 1:0. Okay, 1.5 in this manner, 1.4. okay, 1.1. okay, 1:1. I think it's not too big. 1:1 is not too big. Right here, the plan, the end view, it's kind of big though. So let me use 0.8 straight away. Okay, then this sitting right here, so this coming here, this coming here, this coming here, this coming here. All right, then what? Okay, after the okay, I'm going to actually pick, so I'm going to pick my annotate dimension. All right, so picking my dimension, this area, enter. All right, the whole of this, I'm coming, picking this right here, enter. This, okay, I can pick this towards the other side here to make it okay, right there. All right, so the angle from here and here is, I'm coming, (90°). All right, that's right there. So I'm going to pick this right here, enter. Okay, this right here, enter. Then also this to this, enter right there. All right, going to the plan, I'm having this right here, I'm having this right here, I'm having this right here, this down here, right here. All right, this right here, this right here, this right here. Okay, then this to this right here, this right here. Okay, so this right here, this right here. Okay, so that's right there. Okay, Yeah, right there. All right, so still maintaining my dimension. Okay, kind of. Okay, that's all done. Yeah, let me confirm something right here. Machine device, then this right here. Okay, our this thing is not adding up here. Yeah, there is space somewhere here. So how do I correct that? I think the mistake is from here. Okay, so then I'm going to go to my sliding jaw right here. Okay, this particular hole here. Yeah, for that hole, I think that should be under this first sketch here. Okay, it's not there. I'm coming. I'm coming. Okay, this old one right here. Okay, the distance from here down here should be 44. Then finish sketch. All right, it shifted. So coming to my machine vice right now. Okay, so I'm going to see that my this thing here is not okay. So I'm going to click on this screen right here. I'm going to delete the insert constraint I use right there. Okay, in this manner. So I'm going to click on constraint, insert, then insert it all over again, this right here to the inside there. Okay, then what? Okay, so it's perfect this time around. All right, so that's it, perfect this time around. So as you can see, it is perfect this time around. All right, I'm going to save it. Yes to all. Okay, all right, so I'm going to do all the corrections on my isometric view here. All right, there will have been a shift. I'm going to save that also on this video view here. There will have been a shift. I'm going to save that also. Okay, so on this isometric view here, on this view here, okay, you can see. So this view has been what? It has been corrected. I think it still remains a little. Yeah, it remains little alteration. I'm coming. Let's sort it out once and for all. All right. Okay, still having a clearance right there. So I go back to that sliding jaw. All right. So on this sketch too. So I'm going to adjust this to what? To 16. Okay. Enter. All right. Then what? Finish sketch. You can see it shifted. So then back here. Let's take a look. All right, so we're having that right here. Okay, so I'm going to come to my machine by standard so on this I'm going to delete this insert also. I'm going to delete it, insert, delete. All right, so I'm going to reinsert that, or my constraint. I'm going to click on insert, then this right there, then what? Okay, then back here, let's take a look. You can see perfect. All right, it is sitting perfectly now. All right, so that's it. So ensure you receive this right here. Yes to all. Okay, and receive each of the files. Okay, I'm going to receive this also because alteration has been made. So receive on this also. I'm receiving. Okay, I've received. Okay, so then on this. Okay, now with my dimension right here. From this midpoint to the top here, I'm having 16 in that order. This like this. Alright, so this to this 12, and the whole of this is what? Dimension. I think I'm going to end my dimension in here. Okay, so you can do the necessary dimensioning from your end over there, so as not to waste my time. Okay, so do your manage and style editor, do all those ones. Alright, I won't do that for you, so ensure you do those ones. So I'm going to name this machine vice autographic. Enter. Okay, I'm going to control N create. Alright, so picking my base, picking machine vice assembly over there, open. Okay, in this manner I'm doing the section now. I'm doing the sectional view in this manner, on ratio 1. Alright, in that order. Okay, let me use 0.8. Wow. Okay, let's see 1.8. 1.8. Okay, I think this one is fair. So my okay right there. Picking my section. Okay, right here. Alright, can you see it in that manner? And what? Out here towards the top. Then continue. Okay, in that manner. Alright, that's it. I think it's pretty small. Let's increase the scale a little. Let's check 1.1.5 first. I think this is better. Alright, so I'm going to click this hide. Okay, I think that's the only thing we're hiding there. Yes, so then what? Annotate dimension. This is what? Mark of 6. This is mark of 12. This is mark of 13. Alright, so this is mark of 6. Okay, right there. That one, no. Okay, right here you dimension everything here just like the previous view we viewed earlier. So you dimension this top also like that. So I'm going to name this machine vice section. Alright, yeah. Okay, so let's dimension this area also. Sorry, let's section this part also. Maybe somewhere in this manner. Okay, facing this direction, continue. Having it this way. Okay, I think that one is also better. So clicking on this height. Okay, ensure you dimension all of these areas also. Okay, so the next I'm creating. Can we have an assembly, an auxiliary view? No, an auxiliary view is not possible except a sectional auxiliary view. So I move base, this machine vice assembly, open. Okay, so how do I start creating now? Sorry, I will start creating the part now for each part. So I'm making my base, open in this manner. Okay, right about now, 1:1. This 1.5. Okay, yeah, better. Okay, so please dimension what needs to be dimensioned right there. I don't have time. Alright, So I'm saving this as what, as base orthographic. Dimension those areas which you feel needs to be dimensioned. So Control N, create. Alright, so I'm creating the base section now. Base, open in this manner. 1.5. okay, right here, and okay. So clicking on my section, this right here to the top, right here, then section right here, then right here. Okay, I think so. You do the necessary dimension. I'm considering that what base section. Alright, so creating another sketch. Okay, so ISO IDW base. From base, now I'm going to click on what, block, open. Alright, let's view it. Okay, that's our block right there. So having this in my front view, I'm having this to be what, 2:1, this, and this, and this. So this right here. So I can actually make do with 1:0.7. Okay, yeah, that one is better. So please do the necessary dimensions there, do them by yourself. Alright, so this one is block orthographic, is in first angle. Okay, save. Okay, I'm creating a new listen, create base. Alright, this block, I'm creating this section of my block right now. Okay, so in this way, okay, 0.7. okay, so picking my section line, okay, in this manner. Alright, towards the top right there, that's order. Okay, I think we are good to go. So okay, you can actually section this area also. Section this for this side. That is it. Okay, I'm telling you that block section. Okay, a new page, a new working environment. Sorry, clicking on base. I pick the third item there, which is end plate, open. Alright, in this manner, my front view, my plan, my end view, my isometric view. Okay, so please do the necessary dimensions there. Control S, end plate, orthographic. Enter. Alright, well, I'm going to actually shift that view like this, okay, so in that order. Alright, so save, Control N, create. Okay, on base. Alright, on end plate, open. Okay, this manner right here. Okay, wait, for the section, I think let's section it in this way. Yeah, so you have the isometric here. Okay, so I'm going to click on my section line this way down towards the side here in this manner. Alright, so do the necessary labelings, alright, and dimensioning. End plate section. Okay.